Hey folks, welcome back to Baldur's Gate 3, where our group is exploring the hamlet of Rivington, trying to find every last little bit of information we can, as well as any treasure, resources, hints, or clues. As we are currently working our way through the center of town, we have met up with a grumpy blacksmith looking for love and his enthusiastic assistant. Let's check in with him, see if we can make a suggestion here. Maybe not, I'm not sure, but let's see.
Please, keep bothering me. I've no work to get on with.
Hold on a second. I want to have Tava do this. She's our party face.
Please, keep bothering me. I've no work
Okay,
to
so
get on with.
I don't know that necessarily she would normally, like, aggressively accost this man with his rudeness, or at least not in this way. This "no one speaks to me that way" tone. But we want to pry into his private life, so we need some way to get him to open up. So why are you so gruff? Would be kind of the way I would interpret this opportunity, this line of dialogue.
Oh, I'm very sorry. If you're offended, feel free to make a complaint.
Well, all right. I guess that's that. I'd suppose there's nothing we can do about it. We can check in with the shop assistant one more time and see if she has anything else to say about him in particular.
Back again. Want a dagger or a bow? Need more arrows?
So we can be. We can try to get her to apologize for why she's so excited here. Again, it's we seem to have to be rude to get them to open up a little bit, but tone down the excitement, will you? You're giving me a headache.
Sorry. I just get so excited doing the best job ever.
Really? Customer service is your idea of the best job ever?
Yeah. I get to talk to people all day and work for the best damn smith in all of Rivington, Gildraw Angle-Iron. He's a living legend. Do you know he's won Best Smith in Rivington 7 years in a row? And he says that if I move enough stone, I might even get to have a go on the anvil.
Yeah, okay, so I don't see how this is going to open things up. I think this just offends her, but let's try number 2. I'd pick a different dream if I were you. Your boss didn't seem the giving sort to me.
You don't know him like I do. The way he works the smelter, the tongs, the double-faced sledgehammer. I'd give anything to do what he does. Oh, God. Don't tell him I said that, will you? I really love my job. Promise.
So yeah, those two seem made for each other. I mean, he wants all he's complaining about how much work he has. She wants to learn. He's lonely. She thinks he's the best thing since sliced bread. I'd love to find a way to get them together, but it doesn't seem we can. Also, there was a hatch in here that we couldn't get to, but I don't see another entrance for us to get underneath here. We couldn't open it from the top. It wasn't something we could get into. So somewhere else, there's some sort of tunnel or sewer beneath the city that opens up there, but at the moment we can't figure out how to enter it. So I guess we'll move on to another part of town here.
What's the worst that can happen if we get...
Let's come out front.
A few days in a jail cell? At least we'd have a bed.
Worst that can happen is one of those steel watchers stamping us into the dirt.
Oh, you're such a scaredy cat.
Astarion failed a perception check. Okay.
Deliver my poles, so do it.
Not sure what that was about, but these two seem to be talking about maybe a job.
We're not getting past that checkpoint without the right papers.
Oh, they need papers.
I'm not scared of the authorities, but it would be stupid to pick a fight with the fists, right?
Absolutely.
Ever wanted to meet the most cowardly dragonborn in the realms? I fell for the blockhead.
Okay, so they're boyfriends, but they're trying to get into the city and they're not being allowed. We have some citizens here. We have a well. These two are having some sort of conversation here.
Something over there.
Ah, the well. Okay.
Did you try that rye bread recipe?
The Absolute Army is on our doorstep. You want to live? Get out of here before it's too late.
Couple of locals talking about the army.
Army will be here.
Would everyone please stop going on about the Absolute's army? Lord Gortash is going to sort it all out. You'll see.
I have bad news for you. I think we try to go down the well, and maybe that's the thing that has the hatch that opens up there. I'm glad we noticed it. Let's take a look.
You should do the same.
Okay. We have found the sewers, the underground. I'm not sure. Oh, look at this. We've got dead, murdered refugees. Not just dead, but murdered. Interesting. Okay. So down beneath the well here, we found a cavern. Very interesting. Let's cast Speak with Dead on this refugee, see if he has anything to tell us.
The corpse remains silent.
The corpse remains silent. Okay, so not much to say so far, but there are other bodies down here that we can check in with. We're gonna have to do some jumping here, it seems.
The corpse remains.
Okay, nothing from this one either. You'd think they'd want to tell us all about who killed them, right? Let's see, where else can we get to? Get over here. I can't quite get there. We have a backpack here we can examine. Oh, interesting. A scroll of burning hands. That has come in handy for Tava every once in a while when she's up front. We'll grab that for her. As well as the, wow, some decent loot there. And the Bullywug trumpet.
Hope this ends well.
Okay. Seems like Astarion and Shadowheart are having a bit of trouble with the jumps. Let's split the group and see if we can figure this out for them.
No time to dally.
Yeah, they can't quite get there, huh? That's troubling. Is there any specific thing we could do to help them? What about Astarion? I know he has potions of vaulting, but... Death, invalid target. Wait, how did you get over here in the first place, then? Target is too far. Not enough space. So he's sort of stuck now. Yikes. Okay, well, that's troubling. I guess we... what am I gonna do here? Yeah, she's just not quite strong enough. She doesn't have the athletics to get there. Alright, I guess we're gonna continue onwards with Tava and Karlach for now. And then we'll fast travel. Oh, now she made it. Okay. So we have an Astarion problem.
How delicious.
He can't get there. He can't get back. I guess when he jumped from the high ground, he got a little bit of extra space. Do I have boots of vaulting or boots of jumping or something? What do we have? Disrobing blink step. That's we don't need that. Spring step boots. I thought we had like something for jumping somewhere, but I guess we got rid of it. All right, so he's gonna be stuck there for a while. We're just gonna have to move on without him for now.
And, well, in it. At the ready.
More murdered refugees over here. This one has a letter, last warning. You're sticking your immigrator nose in where it don't belong. You got a brain in your head, you'll stay in your filthy camp with the other absolute or vagrant scum. Your girl didn't get that memo, you really don't want to know what happened to her. Now scram. Oh, so this might be locals murdering refugees, as opposed to, like, the shape changers?
The corpse has nothing to say.
That's a shame. Man, what about you over here? He's got a pot lid.
The corpse does not respond.
Okay.
Something over there.
All right, we found this. We got a potion of invisibility, very nice. As well as an alchemy ingredient and some gold. Okay. We take a look at this area. Yeah. Well, we can use a potion of vaulting on Astarion. We might actually be able to craft some of those. And I forget how long this lasts, but... vaulting. How many do we have right now? 3? Alright, let's use one. Let's get him over here. It only lasts for like 10 turns, so... This looks sketchy. We can send him over here, but then we can't... What? Can't do anything? Huh. There's like a tripwire leading over here to this winch. Oh, I see. So somehow... I wonder if his mage hand can fly over here and turn this winch, or how else would we... It does seem like we want to... We can't do anything with the wood. Also, this thing, if we did like pull the winch, he might... Oh, now the potion ran out. Damn it. This thing might fall forward and smush him. I'm very curious about this, though. Do I have a way to get there? Let's have
get going.
the rest of the group come over here.
Break.
We do have another refugee. We can try speaking to that one.
The corpse does not respond.
Okay. Let's get back to Astarion and see if we can figure out a way to get him somewhere where he won't get hit if this thing falls. Because at the moment it seems like we don't have enough... Yeah, we can't jump back. So we're going to have to fast travel him out of here. Let's come over here as far away as we can. And then let's have Tava, I guess, shoot the winch and see what that does. It's turning it. What is that going to do? It didn't seem like it did anything. Oh, now it's moving. Okay. And we're at the sunlit cave mouth. Interesting. All right, very interesting. So, Shadowheart, can you make it across here? You come right to the edge? No, you're not going to get there, huh? We'd have to use a potion or a misty step on her. You know what Tava does have? She has a couple scrolls of fly.
Time to press ahead.
That we're not using, that we haven't used. Or she could maybe dimension door, but I think using a scroll of fly is better. Let's have her do that. So for 10 turns, Shadowheart can fly. Let's get her across.
Always sharp.
Okay, that gets her across, and then Tava can just make it, I think, as can Karlach.
Don't burn yourself.
Okay, and that gets the group together over here. We can check out this sunlit cave mouth. Let's do it. Huh, now where is this? Oh, we're back down here. Okay. So this is a way out from the cliff sides and into the city. Actually, this is interesting. This would have been a way to get past the checkpoint without fighting, right? I mean, we would have had to use other resources to get them across those gaps, and we would have been curious about those murdered refugees, but this would be a way to get into the city without fighting your way through the checkpoint. Interesting. Okay, so we still have a little bit more here to explore, but since we're... Or no, it wouldn't have. It wouldn't have, because it would have been... Where would it have been? Oh no, yeah, it would have been over past the checkpoint, right? It would have been like somewhere up here. We have a slightly different map because we're outside of Worm's Crossing now. Or no, I'm wrong. Because it doesn't open up inside Worm's Crossing. It opens up near here, near this area. Okay. Well, since we're down here, that's a long walk to get over here, and I kind of want to finish up in the center of Rivington, so let's head back. And we'll trek once more over here. All right, let's keep going. Down into the center of town. Right, so we examined the well. I think this building is next. This chunk of building here around the windmill. Do we have an entrance? It doesn't really seem like it.
Whatever it takes.
Do it.
That was before I saw the giant metal monsters guarding the check.
We can talk to these two.
What's the worst that can happen if we
No problem. Let's see what they're about. Jennifer Antilles
Can't talk just now, sorry.
and Spargo Olivers.
Let me have a little peace and quiet, won't you?
Okay, they're doing something shady for sure. Let's see if we can maybe eavesdrop on them.
That's curious.
Oh, we did find something. That's cool. A couple of arrows and some gold. So now, if we sneak up and make our way over here to listen to these two, will they say anything? Are they having any kind of interesting conversation? Let's have Astarion maybe try to pickpocket them. We seem to be obscured within the fields here. Can you do it from here, or do you have to go down to do it? No, he has to go down. I don't think that's safe. We're not going to do that. So let's take a look. What have we missed? What have we not seen? This is another circus poster. We've been over here. That's the guy who was bitching about his cousins or whatever. We haven't been to the Sword Coast Couriers, but we've been to Rivington General. We've been to Arthur's Mansion. We've been in the Open Hand Temple. So at this point, we've seen almost all of Rivington. Looks like actually we missed a little area behind the Gur camp that we could check out. And then we've seen the circus. Yeah, then it's just down here to the coast. And then it's into Worm's Crossing. So let's check out the couriers. First, we heard that there's something going on with the mail that's not cool. Yeah, let's go find out about that.
Worst that can happen is one of those steel watchers stamping us into the dirt.
Oh,
Where are they going? Okay, they're coming down here. All right.
Let's move.
So, just some citizens here chatting. The double doors there into the courier are locked.
Arguing with the nuts. We're not getting past that checkpoint without the right papers.
Some more citizens. Got shabby wooden doors here that are not locked. We can go in. We can talk to the folks out here.
When will I get to train the dogs again, Miss Mahia?
When you prove yourself not to be an incompetent idiot.
That seems like a pretty good standard.
Ah, I see. Maybe next 10-day, then. Hi.
Do you work here?
Yeah, I'm caring for the courier dogs. Mahia's my boss. She's mean, but Dad says she'll toughen me up.
Your dad sounds like a smart man.
Maybe. I don't know. He's usually drunk.
Dringo, get back to work. And you, what do you want? This is a private yard.
You were being awfully harsh on the boy when I arrived.
It's the only way to teach him. He behaves worse than the dogs and makes more of a mess.
I think I found one of your dogs. This is the friendly dog that the refugees found, I think. This is not actually, let me double check. If I go to Carlock here. No. Scratch is our dog. Okay. So we're not giving Scratch back to angry Marhia. Whatever. That's fine. I don't know what she's doing with the dogs, but let's see if we can get into the courier. We can. Okay.
A new face! Something to send? Don't be shy!
Alright, we've got the Gortash coronation poster we can check out. Yeah, he's gonna be Archduke. Alright.
Got to be kidding me.
Oh, she's pissed. Baldur's Month, issue 83. Citizens must come first, claims Gortash over refugee rabble. Absolutely unwelcome cult offered cold shoulder in city. Crackdown on crime crews destabilizes underworld. Fist Gala celebrates recruiting season. Waterdeep wades through red tape over sending aid, and Steelwatch keeps tight grip on crime's throat. Bunch of interesting headlines there. We do have the dispatches ledger we can check. A lot of dispatched passages. Turn to the most a log of dispatched passages. Turn to the most recent page. Pigeon acquisition request. Post house apology missives. Sent to 4 different places. Baldur's Mouth Gazettes. Outer City circulation note. Chase up Estra for promised personal interview. D. A frontline war report sent to Duke Ravengard. Or by Duke Ravengard? Not sure. Component pouches to Sorcerer's Sundries, and refugee letters to Rector Yanis at the Open Hand Temple. We can also look at the urgent report for Duke Ravengard, priority entry. Now, can I read this? No, I can't. Even approaching that will be considered a crime. Interesting. Okay. Got a primer on Callum Shan, and then we've got this guy back here that we can talk to. Danzo Arkwright.
Welcome to Sword Coast Couriers. To send and to serve. Delivery not guaranteed.
Wait, delivery not guaranteed?
Well, we've had to change the policy. Hard to send letters by road when there's a rampaging army of fanatics bearing down on you. I'll tell you, it's left me in a right pickle. I've sent what I can by pigeon, but now something's attacking them and all. Become a postmaster, Danzo. It'll be easy. Nobody mentions having to spend your evenings hunting for pigeon carcasses, do they?
We failed insight. We're failing a lot of these passive checks. It's ticking me off. Any idea where the birds went missing?
Not the foggiest. Normally they fly true as an elven arrow. Something nearby is snatching them. I can tell you that much.
I mean, I'd be happy to take a look. I'm wandering all over the city anyway.
Well, if it's not too much trouble, I'd be much obliged. Any letters you find, bring them back to me, unopened, of course, and there's some gold in it for you.
I don't know about unopened. What else do we have here? The employee pay log? Let's read that. pay slips of all the employees of the post house. Dringo's pay is marked dock 2 copper pieces at Marhia's request. Okay. Post house delivery complaints. A log missing deliveries. Turn to the most recent page. Arbuckle knit. Broadsheet delivery never arrived. Mildly irked. Mungo Frigglebottom. El Torchul Academy tuition fees notices would prefer these letters stay lost. Mystic Carrion. Funeral invitations. Won't be caught dead using such a second-rate service again. Thirstwell Vathampur, Iron Flask. Do you know who my parents are? I swear. Note, any letters marked Postmaster Shipwood Inquiry that are found and retrieved unopened will be much appreciated. Danzo. Okay. I wonder if there's a way to read them and get the gold. Post House Dogs Log. And then Life of Beaky. I'm interested what's going on with the dogs. Let's see this. This log of courier hounds is matted with dried saliva and dog hair. Ballworth, no fleas of nodding. Lots of nodding, though. Coat matted, breath smells. Big bark still, good boy. Snee, good girl as always. No coat matting, scratches occasionally. Check for fleas. Scratch, still gone. Miss you, boy. Huh. So Scratch is originally from this location. That's very interesting. Maybe we should ask him about it. Life of Beaky here. The pigeons in service of the communicators of this city deserve far more renown than that which is afforded to them. Take Beaky, for example. A pigeon, aged 10, a great-great-great-grandfather, and a noble upholder of his tremendous duties. Orange of beak and charcoal of wing, rare is the Baldurian, who has not glimpsed the flash of his wing darting hither and fro across our fair city. Beaky has carried Duke's writs, marriage announcements, emergency notices, and more, with nary a complaint from his cooing beak. Who among us can claim a more stalwart dedication to so important a profession? Okay, Beaky's apparently a pretty dope-ass delivery bird. Now, would there be a pigeon coat up here? Yeah, this must be the pigeon master, Jeffers.
Pigeons are very sensitive. They can't fly straight if they're disturbed.
Okay, well, it sounds like Will's voice actor's doing double duty for Jeffers here. We have a letter to Lily Chasman, Provost Academy. Dear Lily, Dadders and I can't believe our luck in getting you admitted to Provost as a boarding student just before this refugee crisis sealed the city gates. It costs 2 arms and a leg, but if it keeps you inside the gate's walls until the danger is past, it's worth whatever we had to pay. Now, don't worry about your parents. We're safe enough in Rivington as long as the Steel Watch is here to protect us. And whatever happens, whatever you hear, don't take it into your head to leave the city. Knowing that you're safe at the Academy is what keeps us going every day, and we'll get through this. You know we will. Helm bless and keep you, Lily. Mommers. All right, Mommers and Dadders. Happy that their daughter is safe. Form H, refusal of admittance. Petitioner name here. The Flaming Fist Company regrets to inform you that your request to enter Baldur's Gate has been denied. This is due to, check all that apply, evasive answers to routine questions, suspected cult affiliation, lack of visible means of support. Denied petitioners may reapply after a 10-day, but too frequent reapplication is considered harassment and subject to penalty. Okay. Then we have to Lord Haverford Gist. To the Honorable Lord Haverford Gist, your reputation as a charitable nobleman is renowned far beyond the walls of Baldur's Gate. Those walls that would preserve my family from the rage of the absolute cult, could we but gain admittance. However, the Flaming Fist at the south span of Worm's Crossing are adamant in their refusal to let us in. I beg you, please use your influence to send a message to them allowing our passage. We would owe you our undying gratitude. And if you were in need of an experienced scribe, I would be willing to work for only the most nominal wages. Scribe Gallard Brim in Rivington. And then to hiring manager Steel Watch Foundry. Greetings. I'm an experienced forge assistant currently stuck in Rivington, but I expect to get into the city soon. When I do, I hope you'll grant me an interview at your famous foundry because I'm going to need work and I'm really very good at hammering and, tonging. Anyway, don't forget me. I'll be coming around shortly so you can see if you want to hire me. Henry Tongs Buxter. So, oh, we do have some pigeons here. I don't think we have, do we have speak with animals on? We do. All right, let's have Tava speak to some of these pigeons. Oh, I thought he was going to leave. All right.
Name and rank! Quickly now! There's a war on!
Lieutenant Tava, reporting for duty.
At ease! At ease! I am Commander Lightfeather,
leader of the finest aerial communication regiment this side of the Chianza.
All right, Commander Lightfeather is awesome.
I don't have all day.
I hear some of your officers have gone missing recently. What happened to them?
Damned awful business. Fine flyers, a lot of them. Gone without a trace. Intelligence is in short supply, but we know our enemies flanked us on the west side, not one rooftop away. They're avoiding the whole area. I won't lose one more beak to the blighter. If you pass that way, beware the sign of the featherless wings. From that rooftop, none return.
Okay. Well, I mean, if it's only one rooftop to the west, sounds like it's a bat or some sort of like flying lizard. Maybe we check in with these other birds real quick.
I've no need of a wing man. Commander Lightfeather will give you your briefing.
Okay, these pigeons are like serious military buffs. It's pretty awesome. Anyway, one roof to the west would be what? Somewhere over here, it looks like. Okay. Is that on top of the temple? Let's see if we can get up on top of the temple and find whatever's eating all the birds. Maybe we get the letters too. And then we can decide whether to read them or turn them in for a bit of gold. I don't think we need the gold, so we'll probably just read them. Okay, so one roof to the west would be the temple here, I think.
We swear it.
Let's see if we can figure out a way to get up there.
Why if we get in trouble?
I don't see a good way right now. Looks like we want to maybe come back here. Was there a path up from inside? Seems like we do need to get to the roof of the temple here to find it, whatever it is. I'm very curious. It's got to be some sort of fight, right? Some sort of combat? Oh, and then the other thing we should do, we should try to remember to head back to camp and talk to Scratch. Okay, is there any way up here? There it is. Knotted roots. Okay, excellent. Let's go. Okay. So somewhere up here, we've got something causing problems. Let's see if we can find it. We have a Tresson here. Okay. It's a winged cat, it looks like. And yeah, we can see the letters, the bundle of letters. Okay. So, let's approach, and we'll speak with him first. And we'll see what he has to say.
That collar looks familiar. Does this cat belong to Gale?
A collar? Wait, what?
Yeah. You notice the Tresson guards a shiny ring and stack of letters at its feet.
What are you doing here, Kitty?
Kitty? How vulgar. You can call me... Actually, it's better if you don't call me at all. That'll be all, thank you.
From the look of those letters, one might guess you were responsible for the post house's missing pigeons.
One needn't guess. Pigeon meat is my second favourite.
If pigeon is your second favorite, what's your first?
Beholder. But it's exceedingly rare to come by. But let's not get bogged down in semantics. I believe you were just leaving, weren't you? Ta!
I don't want to scare her off. I want to go back to camp and get Gale. But, we could persuade her. I'd really like you to stop hunting the local pigeons. It's a pretty high DC, but let's see. There we go. 22.
In service of not having to make any further conversation with you, I concede. I'll be on my way then.
Oh, no.
There are a few places in the city I'd like to visit. I might have sussed some interesting items I'd rather like to get my paws upon. If I find anything interesting, I might even be willing to barter. Might. Ta-ra. Away.
Okay, we gotta tell Gale that we ran into Tressim and that she's somewhere in the city. In the meantime, however, I guess she took the ring? She took the ring with her, but we can take the bundle of letters. Okay, interesting. Let's take a quick trip back to camp. I want to talk to Scratch and I want to talk to Tressim. Oh, the little girl showed up at camp. This is interesting.
Hi. It's me, Yenna. You remember me, right? You were really nice to me before, and, my mum hasn't come back yet. She might come later. I don't think she's coming. Could we maybe stay here?
What harm? She's little, won't take up much space, or make much of a dent in our provisions.
Let's see. So the problem is, what if this is Orin, right? What if this is Orin in disguise? But she does have a cat with her, which seems unlikely for our shape-shifting, ball chosen. So, of course you can stay, Yenna. Pick a spot and settle in.
Yes! You've got a fire and everything. I can cook really good. Whatever you want. Thank you, thank you.
Let's just check in with her pet cat while we're here, while we're at it. Where did they get off to? We got Karlach here, Jaheira. Yeah, I want to just check in with the cat, make sure it's a real cat. So Grub here, what do you have to say?
I'm just a cat. Please, talk to Yenna.
Why are you so scared?
Why are you so nosy?
Is Yenna mistreating you?
Yenna is my best friend. She's kind. Help her, not me.
Do you know what happened to Yenna's mother?
Nothing good, I don't think. She was so very sick. Maybe she made like a cat and went off to spend her last life.
Okay. I think at this point I can trust Yenna. I don't feel that this cat would be with her if she was Orin. It seems like they've been together for a long time. I will ask if I can pet you.
Please don't.
Fair enough.
I brought my own paring knife. Now I just need some ingredients, and I'm gonna make something really good, I promise.
Okay. Apparently we've adopted Yenna and her cat now, so, well, I mean, that's life, right? Sometimes you meet an orphan and you adopt them. We need to find Scratch, and we need to find Gale. Where is Scratch right now? Oh, well, let's talk to Gale, because he's here.
Orin toys with us where she could destroy us. Whatever her motivations, I hope she reveals them quickly.
I can't tell him we met her? Alright, if we see her again, we're gonna have to swap them into the party so they can chat. Volo's here. I guess we can speak with Dead? I never thought about this after he died.
The corpse regards you lifelessly.
Do you have any unfinished business?
Manuscript. Story of goblins. Absolute. Don't know how it ends.
What was your greatest desire in life?
To be heard.
Do you have any advice for me?
Use your voice. Always.
What's it like to die?
Transforming. Glimmering.
What do you mean?
The story never told. The passing. Beautiful.
The spell's power wanes. You can ask no more questions.
All right, farewell, corpse of Volo. That was morbid. Probably something I shouldn't have done. So where's Scratch? That's Isabel. Owlbear. Okay, so they're behind Gale. Ah, they're back here. Okay. I do want to ask Scratch about this courier service. I'm curious. Does he want to go back?
Hope you're keeping well, friend.
Okay, we can't ask him. That's a shame. But I don't think he wants to be in a cage doing work for them, and that mistress seems pretty harsh. So yeah, we're not gonna act on that. Which means it's back to the temple roof here. And I guess we can decide whether or not we want to read these letters or turn them in for gold. I think you guys know the answer, right? We've got plenty of gold, but we don't have any juicy letters. Let's see. So we've got a bundle of letters here. Yeah, let's crack it open, I think. Oh, hold on. I've got a bunch of inventory stuff I need to do real quick. Let's crack open the keychain. There's a handful of keys here. Let's stick the ones we can in there. There we go. Okay. And then it looks like we have some alchemy ingredients as well. Let's get whatever we can in there. Just the one? Okay. Yeah, let's get into the bundle of letters. Now, some of these documents we don't really need. I thought they might be evidence, but the non-orange ones, I think. The blackmail letter. Some of these other things I think we can send to camp. We can always look for them if we need them. Word from the tribunal, I think we need. Temple plans. Let's send all those to camp. This is the one that has the list, right? No. No, it's this one, the bloodstained parchment. Okay. Yeah, we got a lot of items here. So this one is the list of the dead. Here's the bundle of letters we just picked up. Let's open this up. Okay, we got 3 new letters. Letter about taxes. A concerned citizen tries to clarify his economic situation so that they're taxed accordingly. It's a nightmare of epic proportions that would make an accountant cry. Then we have anonymous letter. A lengthy letter from a Baldurian patriarch to an unknown correspondent. It describes in no uncertain terms how both parties could profit from a war. And then postmaster shipment inquiry. For the special and direct attention of Roa Moonglow only. Look, Roa, you city Zent have always been consummate professionals to me, so I don't understand why the Joaquin's rest cell is so useless. I was supposed to receive several items from them a few days ago, but I've heard absolutely nothing. Would you put out some feelers? Zaris doesn't answer my correspondence anymore. Yeah, that's because we slaughtered them, I think. The Zentarum underneath Joaquin's rest. And Danzo here. So Danzo is a Zentarim. That's the main reason he didn't want us opening that letter. So let's go back and have a word with the postmaster, shall we? Oh, we can also tell the pigeons we took care of their problem. Hopefully they'll appreciate that.
I warned the temple of exactly this.
We swear it.
Come on, guys. Let's hustle. Hustle, hustle, hustle.
Why don't we talk about something else?
Yeah, Danzo the Zentarim. Hello, how are you doing?
Don't suppose you've, stumbled across those letters yet?
I found the letter intended for the Zentarim. It made for very interesting reading.
You read it? Technically, that's interfering with someone else's property. I should report you to the nearest manip. Tell you what, give it here and we'll say no more about it. I'll give you a nice little bonus as well, a finder's fee. What do you say?
Let's see. At this point, yeah, we don't have the best relationship with the Zentarum, and funds for the war effort are hard to come by sometimes. So, let's see. Give me everything the Zentarum paid you, or this letter is the least of your worries. Now, we have intimidation expertise, so we're adding a straight 11 to this, which means if you roll a 7 or better, or an 8 or a 6 or better, we're gonna get this. Let's see. Oh, yeah, he's in trouble.
Fine. Just give me the letter.
Karlach and Astarion both approve. All right.
Forget you saw anything. This never happened.
All right. We opened the letters, finding the one for the Zentarum. Postmaster Danzo gave us a tidy sum in exchange for our silence. 666 gold, the number of the beast. Very nice. All right, real quick before I wrap up today, we're going to go check in with the pigeons and let them know their foe, Tressim, has been persuaded to leave. Let's check in with Commander Lightfeather here.
You've returned, yet my flyers have not. I suppose they've flown this mortal coop, so to speak. Make your report. How did the battle unfold?
They fought to the last feather against a truly formidable foe.
Of course they did. No doubt it was my training gave them the discipline and resolve to stay in the fight. As for you, flightless one, it was an honor taking you under my wing. Dismissed.
All right, dismissed. And with that, our pigeon quest is over. As always, I appreciate you guys watching. Thank you so much for watching today. Hope you enjoyed today's episode. When we come back, we're going to head out to Worm's Crossing and begin exploring that section of the city. I hope you guys will be there for that one. In the meantime, I'm going to go take a break, get some breakfast, because I'm recording this on a rainy morning in Los Angeles, and then we'll be back to probably record another one. Hope to see you there. Take care.